I just swing my hand back.
Katie ain't gonna do that shit no more, for real. That happened. Katie don't have a black eye.
Squab didn't, but it's because it's like I don't think I know Katie either. We made Katie up. Oh shit! Yeah, we made Katie. I have to though.
Red got a woman. He can't let that go down. Right? He ain't.
You know, it's law.
You ain't.
You can't, and it's like that shit could go south real bad. So, and at work, that's just one thing. No, Katie's gonna have to.
It happened like that. Want to find out about somebody saying it at work and they know her and they tell
you trouble.
Yeah, because I'd be pissed off too if it was the opposite way around.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and that comes with, you know, like they were saying, the whole 9 yards with calls and everything, and you gonna be calling me and she gonna be seeing that phone.
I don't know if I would really tell. Go back and tell, because I know the supervisor or your man. I mean, like. Because I know me.
If it's an issue already, then yeah, you have to. If you stopped it, like, and
the first time that nigga put his hands on me, he gonna know not to do it no more.
No, not about him putting his hands on
you, but if
he continuously getting at you like he.
I got that, but
we're talking the hypothetical ass smack.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That hypothetical ass smack.
hypothetical ass smack. Okay. Yeah. But no,
show me what you're working with, ass man.
I'm gonna handle that.
Everybody is not as verbal as you are, and not as stern. So there are some people that they are more soft spoken, so they will let it go on for.
Yes, mother. I understand.
If they're uncomfortable. So.
That's why I think that's why I think it's a thin line. Like it's a very slippery slope.
That's what I'm saying. No, I wouldn't tell because there ain't gonna be no reason to tell nothing. That's gonna be the end of that. Like,
I think it's like, because that's what I feel. I feel like if I tell you to stop, I feel like me personally, I feel like I could control that to a point that this is where it stops.
Because then if I go back and tell my man,
I mean, that's what we have HR for. That's what we have.
But that's like saying
that's why we have sexual harassment training. Let these people do their job.
All right, go. Ain't nobody gonna sexually abuse me and punk me at the same time. It's not happening. It's not happening. That's how it feels, though, don't it? That's how I feel, though, huh? Yeah, like if they slap you on the ass, they just dare you. Yeah, do something. That's how I feel.
I'm not going back and tell, because to me, if I go back and tell my man, that's a whole nother situation.
Okay,
I'm gonna be worrying about.
You know what if it ain't physical? What if it ain't physical? What if it's verbal? Like if like this was brought up in that meeting, that with a guy, if you come in and a guy tells you those pants look nice on you today.
And I was like, damn, I knew I should have worn these. I don't know, it just depends.
Exactly.
We've been saying it really depends.
Yeah, and it depends on how they look too. I'm being honest with you. All right, look, check this out.
Sexual harassment is unwanted. If it's wanted, then it's not harassment.
I know.
But if you know that guy's intentions, like, okay, it was just a compliment, let it go. But then the next day it's something more. That
itself, if I tell you those pants look nice on you today, and that itself moves on and doesn't get said again, like
that's fine,
like right? Yeah. But after the point, then that's when it becomes an issue. Somebody in my live said if they slap me on the ass, I'm gonna slap his ass back.
And then it's gonna be whoever in the HR person reported.
Yeah,
gonna get in trouble.
Well, they slapped me on my ass, when I just slapped them back. Hey, good game.
But when people on live, they're talking about going to HR. Like, I think if you're being harassed at work.
I got too many hood people on my live.
It's just
that's what we have.
There's always a logical answer to everything. But when somebody is actually in that situation, going to HR is not the first thing you think about. It's really not, because you never know what is going to happen.
But it's an option.
It's always an option.
And that's why we have training. So when you are in that situation, you're able to handle it better instead of freezing up or like not knowing what to do. That's why we have annual trainings I know at my job we do every year we gotta do.
But even with all that training,
stuff.
it's different when you actually find.
Yeah, I agree, but that's why we have the training. So you know, the more
have an idea,
the more you hear about it, then you're like, oh, okay, I have this option.
Okay,
all right.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling. Man, yo, to me, it's like at work is.
Bye-bye. And Sally would have another call on the line.
Everything is more like good morning and that's it. Like
that was quick.
We ain't got no reason to talk. I work in the shop.
Caller, you there?
Call back, caller.
Call back, caller. I had to drop the other call and then pick that one up.
So like a lot of these situations that we talk about
832-975. Call back.
Are very situational, and sometimes we can say what we think we're gonna do, but until you actually think, it's like I never thought those options that I said I would never do this. Those options start coming to play. Like, oh, I might actually do this. You know what I'm saying? Something you say you would never do.
Yeah.
So I got another question. This is back to what Kay said, that she wouldn't go home and tell your man. Like, let's say that you are the person on the inside, and your dude or your wife was to get sexual harassed. Wouldn't you want them to tell you though?
Yeah.
I would want to know, but I know as like from a man, sometimes that's gonna create another issue. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all got another call. Street Queens. Hi, how you doing? You want to comment on the topic of the day?
I did. I said, fuck it, ass.
We hear that. He ain't gonna know what to do.
I for 9. Are we light tapping? We going full force? What we doing?
Yeah, like what is we really doing with this hypothetical smack? Because you know, is it a smack? Is it a what type?
Is it a grab?
I'm grabbing too.
What is Ludacris? What is Ludacris?
No more.
Wait a minute.
Did he grab it like this, or did he grab it like this?
So if you smacking back, is that considered sexual harassment?
No, that's a fight already.
If you want to take, I first started so you don't first started so
Hey.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Are you gonna
that's
grab?
A good one because we ain't got that one yet.
Yeah, because that's man, look, I don't even like my ass touched.
For real,
exactly.
Yeah, that's why I don't slap. Look, I don't slap unprompted. I don't make unprompted ass slaps.
This ain't normal.
I don't make unprompted ass slaps. Believe me, if I slap that ass, if I slap that ass, they wanted me to. I don't make unprompted ass slaps.
Well, that's good,
Brandon. That's good.
And I be
You
damn.
be careful. You better say it while you about to do. I'm about to smack that ass.
I'm not.
So good. Exactly.
Yeah, because for all we know, we just got hit, yo.
You better call IJustGotHit.com. You better call IJustGotHit.com.
Okay.
You won't believe what Thanks so much for calling
shit.
in. I appreciate it.
That's funny.
All right, y'all calling in. I'm liking this.
Man, y'all calling
this.
in.
We done had the daughter come up to the job.
Yeah.
And that was the way to handle it. We done had, slap the ass back.
Yeah, but
slap that ass back.
And I get what Kay Nicole saying by like with her man not wanting him to know. But this is how I always put it. Like if it was the other way around.
Yeah,
that's why I asked. But see, that's why I just asked that question.
Like,
if it was the other way around.
I just feel like if you know your partner and you know how they're gonna react, don't put that on them. Like if you know you handled that situation, like when I'm going, like I'm gonna handle mine. Like you ain't gotta worry about. Ain't no nigga about to just say anything to me at work. Ain't no nigga about to be putting their hands on me at work.
I'm crazy.
So if it happens and they did it that first time, you better believe they ain't gonna do it again. So I'm not even gonna bring that to him because then that's gonna who you worked with. Who said, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to
But see, watch this. See, I'm crazy.
There's ways around all
y'all
that.
Tell me.
You could tell them, but I handled it. And I mean,
but I don't know when some people
always. Hey, Red, but look, every dude ain't the same. Cause like me,
yeah, because
she can tell. Let's say I'm the dude, and she tell me I handle it. You like cool. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But if I see him outside of her job. That's the nigga?
Yeah, that's okay.
He finna get his ass. Hey, look. He finna get pulled up on. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. Shit. Y'all don't understand.
But
because you disrespected my house.
Speaking of continuous.
Yeah. I'm letting them know.
That's fair. That's fair. I can sit back and take that in and be like, all right, if you handled it, all right. Now, if you do it again, now I'm gonna be upset if you don't fucking tell me the next time.
Watch me pop
now
up again.
This motherfucker getting too free with his hands, and first is sexual harassment, and then it's.
First of all, I don't even play them games. You ain't about to.
We ain't that cool.
Hey, what J. Cole say? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on me. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Shit happens.
So we still in the TOD, man. Give us a call,
832-975-8100.
Already. Make sure y'all people lock the street queens on Street 100.
Already.
Be sure to tune into the Street Queens every Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. on street100theheat.com.
Email
us at the Street
What's up, baby? What's up, Tenacious? Tenacious T, what's going down, baby girl? He's hitting her more than once. Facts. Kendra, what's going down? Yeah, PK, I'm back in action. Kevin Stenhouse. If Chris Paul end up in Miami, that's gonna be a hell of a team right there. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Him and Jimmy Butler work good together. I promise you they will. There'll be a problem in the East. Matter of fact, I gotta holler at you.
Kawhi Leonard and LeBron.
You got Kawhi, Paul George with the Clippers.
Oh yeah.
LeBron, DeMarcus Cousins, and AD with the Lakers. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I told her she was supposed to text me when she was downstairs. What's up, baby? Do I need to hit her? Oh, is it? She said she was gonna be here at 8:30. All right. Well, that's what Iris said. That's her PR. All right. Matter of fact, when she got my number, she'll text me. Hey, y'all make sure y'all call in 9 times out of 10. It's gonna work in the woman's favor. Hey, April, call in to the show 832-975-8100 and give us your feedback. Don't just comment in the chat. Tell us on the tell us over the line. You know what I'm saying? PK, we resign. Bro, we yeah, bro. I swear to God. Y'all need what's your boy Aaron Gordon? Yeah, he said he got a couple more years. Yeah, y'all gonna be all right. Y'all need to get y'all a decent point guard. Y'all, your match, you get a decent point guard. Y'all gonna be something serious, bro.
She quit like.
You calling the radio station, don't nobody know who you is. Just call and talk, speak your mind. How about you shy? You on the phone giving your opinion. Just give your opinion like you in the middle of a good conversation and you telling your opinion. Come on, call in. Y'all pick that line up, call in 832-975-8100 and give your opinion, man. I don't know why I feel like Seawalk. Why you didn't say that, gorgeous? You should have said you got sent the AR. Call back in. Oh, you good, BLTB, man? I'm at the station. I go when I'm at the station. I go on at 7. Even though 78 be on, I just go ahead and jump on so I can, people that it's different. This is outside of boxing here. This is just straight. We're at the radio station, topic of the day, talk radio, listen to music, and do some interviews. So we got an interview tonight with Imani Scott, young female artist coming out of Houston. Nice. I appreciate you for coming through too, bro.
You'll be adding the 3 things. Number 1, make sure it's an original beat. Number 2,
We
make
talk
sure
too much.
it's mastered. And number 3, make sure it's heat.
Yeah, call now. Call now.
And what you think about T.I.'s son's music?
I ain't never heard it.
No money?
I ain't never heard it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's rare. I just started listening to Roddy Ricch. And I like him, thanks to Nipsey, when that song came out, I started looking up, who's this dude? Started looking up his
The context is
so
You should repeat
we
it
have a
right now.
concept. So all or artists can send us the information or call the number. I'm gonna make a post.
this is
They can perform at the concert we have, and whoever wins get a promo. On a radio.
got a call.
I think we want to talk about it for this one. Right? Oh.
3 points. Can you hear us? Hello? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We playing a song right now. You want to come and talk to the day when we come back on air? You want to comment on the topic of the day when we come back on air?
Yeah.
Okay, stay online.
Huh?
Stay on the line.
We'll bring you back on in about a minute, okay? We're gonna place you on hold.
Okay. All right.
Turn the bass up there. Put some knock in the trunk. Pat. That was cool. What's up, Meech? What's up, Vanette? I see y'all in the building. Appreciate y'all coming through.
All right.
Hey. Thanks for staying tuned to Street Queens on StreetQueensTV.com. I'm my Will.
This your girl, Kane Cole.
Your boy Red.
It's your boy Mac.
Alright. We got a call on the line. Are you still there?
Yeah.
All right. So the topic of the day is sexual harassment, and we're just talking about like shoulder standing and sexual harassment. How do you feel about that? Yeah, so you a bitch. But and we shouldn't. It shouldn't be. I guess.
Because like we're damned if we do and we damned
Yeah,
if we
but
don't.
this is like a stigma. But it shouldn't be like that though. Because if a man feel like, he being harassed, he should be able to speak up just like a woman should. But I mean, I know, it's looked down upon.
And then again, at the same time, with like Kane Cole's way that she says she's gonna handle it, and it ain't gonna happen again. But if it does happen again, at that point, you're gonna handle it again, right?
It's gonna be handled for sure.
It's gonna be handled, but
everybody gonna know.
So you're telling.
Kind of diffuse it first on your own without having it blown out of proportion.
Like for me, like I didn't have situations like, so I know I ain't had to go outside of that. Well, but if it does happen again, like I don't want to go to HR about shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want stuff to happen. I just don't. I wouldn't want stuff to go there. I'd rather try to resolve it before it gets to that point. Okay. But if it does happen again,
then you would have to get everybody involved. Understandable. Nothing's
At
wrong
the
with
end of the day,
you.
we all grown. I can understand, little manhood and all that, whatever.
You came in feeling yourself that day.
You thought, you might have thought that look was something else that it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
You thought I always stands for you. I didn't.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? So, yeah.
And like I said, I'm still. This is I'm not. This ain't something
I be curving like crazy. Like, one day, they be laughing at me, though. One guy, did I tell you about that? Like, last week or somewhere, one of my coworkers like, hey, take you out or some shit, he said. And I was like, no, but we can hang out.
Damn.
Damn.
And the other guy was in there, and I was so surprised. Like, it caught me off guard that he did it in front of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I wish you wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? So now, gotta do it. You know? And so, like, the other guy was like, you hard. He laughed. I felt bad for the guy, but it is what it is, you know. Like, I know
All right, I'm on my way.
nobody else.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you.
All right.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks to everybody calling in. We really appreciate it. But like she said, you know, guys, you know, they looked at a certain way if they reported. I hate that it have to be like that. It's just how it is. But
I'm too unsteady with the they ain't gonna say just because of the simple fact that they're gonna go for it.
Well, I think some guys are harassed and they don't even know it. I think they just, I that's what I think.
Like you said,
I think that's why they don't report
some women have made it to where some things are just normal for a guy. And when they come across, you know, another lady and they not feeling it, they don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they think they're playing hard to get. It's not the case. So that's why that's why I say try to handle it yourself, communicate and make sure like, no, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you feel like that line about to be crossed, go ahead and nip it in the bud right then and there.
I think at my job or at a job, at one point, and it's all dudes, and I had a certain dude that wasn't too fond of me, and he ended up quitting. But at one point, I remember, and look, I really don't understand why it happened, but there was a guy at work that, for some reason, carried a dildo. I don't know. Look, it was funny because he brought it out a few times in the box, like he had it and he owned one in the box, and he said he had found it at the store by the dumpster. And I was all like, you know, I don't care. I don't care why you picked it up or whatever, but they thought it would be funny to put it in the front of my car because, you know, I don't know, like it had a thing, the suction cup thing, and
this story is kind of weird.
And they put it in the front of my car and took pictures of it. That was all. I was there when they put it. Everybody's laughing at him because he has it, and they're all like, "Look, it's sticked on," and they put it in the front of my car. So this guy that didn't like me takes pictures of it. When he quits, he sends it and basically says that there was sexual harassment in the job place on me, like outside, kind of form, you know, like that's why it goes like.
Yeah, you just gotta be. I don't know. That's
weird. It was very weird.
First of all, him saying he found it outside in a box by the dumpster. That sounds like a lie.
The other nigga, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Taking a picture and sending it like
to people. That's weird. Like, why you still holding on to the pictures?
No lie.
How long was it in the time frame that he still got these pictures in?
It was a while. To me, it was surprising that, like, damn, like for real, he sent that. I saw the pictures because my boss showed me. He's like, "What the hell is that?" And I was all like, "Damn!" Like, I remember the day. Yeah, I remember the day that happened, but the whole time I didn't know this dude snapping pictures. Yeah, pictures, you know. And that build, that's what built, I guess, through that flag on sexual harassment at workplace. But more than that, like, I think personally, I ain't never experienced something like somebody like throwing themselves at me constantly or nothing like that. Shit don't happen to me, you know. So.
I can't lie. I don't like it. Thanks, Maya. Anyway, it's about to go into a song right here.
We're gonna go ahead and go into a song, but y'all
This
want
is
to
one of
call
my
in?
favorite songs right now by DJ EXO. He just performed it. Oh, we didn't even say that. Our weekend, we didn't even
We didn't talk about that.
talk about it.
So this past Tuesday, we went to View off of Richmond,
Right.
and
it was like a local artist showcase.
Mhm.
It was cool. The winner took away like a 2-hour studio time at some studio night, and they get to perform in LA, opening up for somebody. It was real nice.
Yeah,
And I think more of that needs to go on.
we should. Yeah,
DJ EXO performed, and
it was nice. It was nice. It was a nice look. So we about to go ahead and run it to DJ XO.
Big bang.
Already, make sure I keep it locked on Street Queens.
On street100heat.com.
The number is 832-935-8100. It's in the comments.
What these niggas, this my year, you can't tell me nothing. Got a baby out the west, turn up into something. Why these niggas out here hating, you know how I'm coming. I ain't worried about a thing, all my niggas studying. Big bank, take love, bang, nigga. I need my money, ain't worried about what you say. Big bank, take love, bang, nigga. I need my money, ain't worried about what you say. Niggas screaming, they got times false claim. Man, I'ma put on for my hood, I'm never changing. They told me it's up, I know what you think. Middle finger,
What?
You know I came with.
What up?
Nigga never smart, you should come.
Yeah. Hey, that shit was weird, yo. I ain't even lying. It was weird how
Yes, sir, it's mine now. Might get
you
it
do it.
Niggas wanna tone down, push up. Want me right now. It's gonna go down. I ain't gonna let you go.
Hey, how you doing?
I'll give me the stationary shirt. Y'all give me. I set low now. Hey, Keith, what's up, Cat Folk Tim? George, good boy. Yeah.
I like this suit.
Yeah. Pretty quick. Can you hear us? Hello? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Okay. We're playing a song right now, but when we come back from the song, we're gonna bring you on air, okay?
Alright.
How much time we got? We got a minute. Is that okay? We're gonna put you on hold for a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, somebody in the chat talking about dildos. What I miss? What I miss?
Well, I gave him a quick story of at one time at my job, there was this guy. And I told them, I never asked him, I never cared.
Yeah.
It's none of my business. But he used to care. He said he found a dildo next to his garbage truck, a garbage, like a trash can. He found a dildo in the package. Exactly. I don't know. That's his.
Why would you even? I'm gonna tell you something. Just mentioning that you found dildo. Okay.
Hey. Thanks for staying tuned with Street Queens.
You win.
One more call on the line. Carl, you still there?
Yeah.
All right. You want to comment on the TOD?
What you got to say?
So we still talking about the sexual harassment.
So what's up?
What's on your
You
mind?
What's
just-
going on the live? Now you quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, we
ready.
hey, we live at 5. You know what I'm talking about?
We ready for you.
Waiting on you. Wait a minute.
Not at the workplace.
I was gonna let you
Not
make
at
it.
the workplace.
I was gonna let you make it. Come on, man. I don't think you wasn't talking like this on live. Now, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. First of all, I can speak for women, and I can tell you.
That's that thin line I was
I'm gonna
talking
be honest
about.
with you.
I'm out.
Some women do have morals. And boundaries, regardless if you cute or not. I'm not gonna let you disrespect me. Period.
I'm live.
Period. That might not be for every woman. So you can't. But for me, I don't care if you cute.
You said all women want some type of sexual harassment. That's what you said.
Just because we find him cute, don't mean we're just gonna take anything from him.
You can't say most.
Come on now. Leave that most out of it.
You can say some. I'll let you get away with some. Okay.
And yes, that's true. Okay. What?
No, you're fine. Go ahead. That's okay. We can fix it up. We're gonna help you out. We ain't gonna keep you out.
Hold on.
Hey,
homie. Hey, hold on real quick. That's like, see, you saying that is like saying when women say all dudes ain't shit. All dudes.
All niggas the same. All niggas dogs.
That's why I say you got to be careful with. But hold on, you got to be careful with your words because you do have some women.
You got the gate on.
I was feeling everything you say. Believe me. Hey, believe me, I'm 100% behind you and feel you. But you can't put all women in that category because then you would be.
You ain't gotta apologize. It's okay. As long as it got straightened up.
We were just about to go back to
we was gonna let you know. That's all. We just gonna let you know.
Yeah.
Can I finish?
No,
it's how you came out that gate, man.
You came out swinging.
Honestly, you came out with the target in your hand.
I was gonna finish until you said that. Then we had to chuck you off. But go ahead.
You came out like MJG.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, God.
Yeah, you good.
You good. I promise you good.
Like attention. So. And it's gonna become sexual harassment.
And yes, some of it will be more tolerated when you are attracted to them. Some women to some certain degree. Okay, yeah. So we can agree.
Because sexual harassment, it varies in a lot of ranges.
Right.
That's what I was talking about. Ooh.
But at that point, is it sexual harassment though? Because we just said sexual harassment is unwanted. So if it's a guy and y'all flirting back and forth, that's not sexual harassment because it's welcome. But if that ugly guy is harassing you, I mean, if he keeps looking at you and you can tell him no,
it is unwanted. It is unwanted.
I mean, it is what it is. If you ugly and it's unwanted, then it ain't got nothing to do with you. If it got nothing to do with you being ugly, I'm sorry.
Hey, homie, they got me the same way. It's the truth.
What it is.
It's the truth. I gotta agree because it's unwanted. Hey, if he's attractive, then it's wanted. So you know, hey, they might go home together. You never know. I'm just being honest.
I don't know. I'm just saying it like.
Man, Andre, you done started some shit, man. That's all I gotta say.
So, hey, you should have came in earlier, because if you'd have came in early before the mother calls, we could have got it real live today.
Well, you know, Thursday nights from 7 to 10. Thursday night, 7 to 10. We need you back next Thursday.
You got that
on
right.
time, okay?
We can hash it out.
We might have a great one next week.
Right.
You never know.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Good.
Man.
He done started some, stirred up some shit in there. He was on the live and he was saying some good stuff. I'm like, okay then. I'm like, call in. He calling. He coming out the gate. What up?
MJG, I'm coming out hard.
No, but we appreciate all our callers, everybody calling in, man. It really means a lot to us. And
Yeah, it's
really
all
makes
fun.
the show.
It's really fun.
It's all, yeah.
We gonna express our opinions.
For sure.
You know.
We gonna let y'all say what y'all like. We let them say what we have to say. We let them finish, Andre. We let you finish. But you know we had to jump on you on that one now.
Yeah, don't call and don't think we're gonna get with you if we don't agree.
Yeah, I just didn't say nothing. You on your own.
Hey, I had to help him out though. I couldn't leave him on the hood.
I saw where he was standing.
He was about to get hung.
The mist of fire. I was like, I'm sorry, you just didn't make it.
I saw the fire in my eyes. I had to catch it. Hey,
But we gonna switch
yeah, she had that flame.
Yeah, we got a special guest in the building. I know y'all seen our flyer.
It's a beautiful flyer. How'd you like it?
I think I like it. Girl, it's bomb. That creator over here, Haley Cole, with the skills. Already. So we always like to start our interviews by getting, our artists to
I'm on the topic of the day.
Exactly. And you already heard a little bit of what's going on. So basically we're talking about sexual harassment and double standards. And so the question was, does sexual harassment normally go in the favor of women?
What do you mean by going in favor of women?
Like does it
the punishment, like
oh, well yeah. I think so. I believe that.
No, I think we're saying that wrong. Where's the paper at?
No, that's what it says, right? Yeah. Does sexual harassment only work in the favor of women?
No, we're saying that only. That only is different.
Yeah,
work in favor of women.
Yeah.
I don't think it only. I think they would require more evidence
or men
for men.
More men to speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think that it would be like
it's less believable.
Yeah. So they would have to have like text message, emails type stuff for them to be verified rather than a woman can just go in and just say.
Yeah, like if I go tell the manager, hey, she smacked my head, she's gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. Like, for real. But
no,
if she goes, it's gonna be action's gonna be taken.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Immediately.
Hey, I couldn't even go to my boss with no shit like that. My boss already crazy. He cool as hell. He be texting me some of the wildest shit. He'll straight up tell me, "You smack ass, why you ain't smack hers back? Go on back there, man up." I'm serious. My boss.
Have you ever experienced sexual harassment in the workplace?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you have? I have.
Yeah. Okay. Want to speak up?
I mean, I can handle mine.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not a person who's gonna try to do too much, especially. I don't know. I believe in karma. So I believe it'll come back. Especially, I feel like most sexual harassers have daughters. So I feel like it always come back to them and like mental. Is this like you can't curse on here?
Yeah.
I feel like they can mind fuck you when you don't know how you're gonna get your dealings back. So I mean, for the most part, I handle it. My team handle it. But in actual, when I was working in a professional place, I never got harassed. It's more so now more than anything. Yeah. So.
Do you think it's because like maybe your image or what you wear is what they see as more welcoming for that type of behavior?
Ain't nothing welcoming.
I know,
about me. I'm just saying.
But a lot of men use that. Oh, her attire, what you wear, she wants that. Or,
she was dressed.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's more so like a fascination, being infatuated.
Yeah, because I think it has to go to a certain extent because you can't. Some people just take kindness for something else, or because she's being nice, or because he's being nice.
Or you just point out, just want to do it.
That too.
No reservation, no nothing.
But No, I think. Well, yeah, I do believe that it is more in favor of women, and I do feel like society has given men a pass with the whole clothing situation. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think that's just the person itself, and they looking for an excuse or something for them to verify that what they doing is okay.
But I think like the conversation, the whole Me Too movement, like it's changing. The trends are changing, and women are saying, no, that's not okay.
Yeah.
That's not, I don't feel comfortable, and they're speaking up, and that's good. And that's how you change, those traditional things or whatever, goes on. That's how you change them. Put your foot down.
I also believe that entertainment and music itself is actually inspiring the Me Too movement, because I feel like a lot of women these days, they don't really care what they say, because at one point in time we had to be very mindful of what we did say. So the fact that we're so raw and we saying basically the same stuff that men say,
shit,
I love it. It's like, so it's easier for
I like it too. Like that's badass. Like it goes both ways. Shit.
Yeah.
And the beat go hard and you going in, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Y'all do feel more
Like
free in your
yourself.
music now today than it was back then?
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole lot more Lil Kims and Trinas nowadays. And, at one point in time, they looked down upon them, until we embraced it. Now it's almost like if you're not rapping like them and you're a female rapper, then what are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I think we have said it before. Like even right now, I think some of the female artists are going harder than these dudes. Like they
ain't no son, they are.
Like,
they going in, and it's like, me personally, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. It goes, but if you like hip hop, you like music, it don't matter. None of that other shit matter. Just the bar.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so go ahead.
I'd say.
Just say we don't even know who we talking. You know who we talking to?
This is Imani Scott.
Scott.
Be mad.
My bad. Let me out the way.
AKA Scotty. So yeah. Artist from Houston, Acres to be exact.
Hey,
oh yeah,
Fofo in the building. Fofo in the building.
Hey, family. Oh Lord.
I'm home. Hey,
Guns.
Already.
Say that shit again.
Oh, Lord. That's that old school.
Yes, very much so. Yeah.
Y'all know about these on Friday night.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am a performer, entertainer. I sing and rap. I predominantly sing, which is Imani Scott. Scott is not alter ego. I just feel like it's another side of me. I feel like I like to say, bougetto, balance, bougie and ghetto. So Scotty is very raunchy, raw, and then Imani is very poised and glam, Diana Ross type stuff. So yeah.
So is it like a mold, like in the mold that you go into?
Honestly, it's almost like how when you wake up, however you feel one day. You know how sometimes you wake up, you're like, I'm just not feeling it, and sometimes you wake up and you are. Because I mean, at the end of the day, Scotty and Imani Scott are both me. It just depends on how I wake up that day.
What you gonna see today?
Well, I'm definitely Scotty because Imani would have had heels on, everything. So yeah, you could definitely tell the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like Nicki Minaj with all her personality.
So tell us a little bit about your style, music. How would you describe
the two? Okay. So Imani Scott is more of, like I said, she's a singer, and it's pop punk. So it's not even traditional R&B. So when I say that Scotty and Imani Scott are completely different, like we probably have one song that is probably in the same lane, which is Lost Your Mind. But other than that, like they're completely two different sounds. My Imani Scott, which is what I really would love to like embrace and would love for the world to take in, is more of an old school route. My parents, they're older, so I was raised on Maze, the Isley Brothers, Shaka Khan. So that's when you really listen to my music, you can hear it, and it translates very well. And then, of course, you have Scotty, make a song. So it definitely you'll be able to tell, like, you know, she got to be in the hood or something. So yeah, they different, way different. So yeah, pop funk and then like rap, simple. Like with my Imani Scott is more like storytelling. Scotty is just more like talking music. Yeah. Simplicity is real key with today music. So that's exactly what Scotty is giving.
So
I definitely want to, since you brought up that Lost Your Mind, I want to get into that.
Okay.
Kind of give us like a little backstory on this Lost Your Mind.
Okay, so actually, this is one of the last songs that I cut for my project on this, the introduction, and we needed something that was gonna resonate with the R&B, like urban culture. 'Cause like I said, the music that I'm pushing is like pop funk. So I wanted to have something that was like my people were gonna be like, okay, yeah, B, this is what I want to hear, and it's basically about somebody that you give multiple chances to and they take it for granted and now they're coming back for their other chance that they're so used to and it's a no. You lost your mind. So yeah, lost your mind.
Oh, baby boy, let's get into it. Make sure y'all keep about the Street Queen
On Street100heat.com.
And I done really ran out of fucks to get on. Nigga, you done lost your mind.
Oh, South Detour earlier in the chat. He said, man, y'all should get the girl that was rapping at the event Saturday on her. I said she coming in here, but what's like? He said, there she go.
There she go. Hey, what's that?
Bonton, South D-Town.
South D Town.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, Trinity. Night.
What's up with it, Nelson? Carlisha.
I could. Ain't nothing. Oh yeah, I've been really listening. Y'all know when y'all come in, y'all supposed to speak. Y'all going to people's house and don't speak. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not settled in now. So yeah. Boy. I love y'all too. Here you go. Hey.
Still got 4 people watching. What's good, people?
I need y'all to. Y'all need to call this number at the line. Y'all come in and talk to me.
What up, yo? You only got 4 people watching right now. I'm going in and out. I got
you just go straight off the channel.
mm-hmm. I'm at I think last time I checked, I was 703 subs on YouTube. I'm getting up there. I'm almost at 1,000. That's what I'm trying to hurry to get to 1,000 so I can monetize it.
Are you ready to go back on? Thanks for staying tuned to Street Queens on Street100heat.com. I'm my Will.
It's your girl, K-Nicole.
Your boy Red.
It's your boy Mac.
And we got
Imani Scott.
in the building.
We got done with that. Lost your mind. I like that. The video. You done lost your mind. Yeah.
I know y'all playing the video tonight.
Sing it then.
Yeah, that's the vibe though. And I see what you mean, like just a combination of all of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Is that the staple? Like, is that?
That's a great marketing tool, yes. So yeah. It's been around since it started.
Good. I mean, they see the blue, they don't know what you.
Yeah, that is true. But that's how also with the whole Scotty stuff, it's supposed to be black hair. I was lazy today. But yeah, I don't know if y'all watched, but I have a video on Instagram TV, and it's showing literally both of me at the same time when we going at it. So you definitely can see like one with blue hair, and she's posh, and then there's one that's like hat to the back, and yeah.
What's the social media? Because people know what your social medias are, so they can.
Oh, so all my social medias are Ayo Scotty, AYOSCOTTI, as well as Imani Scott, IMANISCOTT_.
Yeah, okay. So when did you discover that this is what you wanted to do? Like that, when did you start?
I started about 6 years ago. So the first 3 years was me actually learning the business, because I'm signed to myself, Blue Diamond Music, and I wanted to know how to, manage myself, make sure that I'm putting myself in the right places at all time, and I don't never fuck over myself. So that took a long time, and it took more than what I expected. So yeah, 3 years learning the ins and outs, paying attention to people's mistakes, and doing my diligence. And then from there, it took me 2 years, not 2 years, a year and a half to record my debut EP. And then from there, 2 years after that, it took me like 6 months for me to finally start going this whole Scotty route. So it's 6 years in total.
What was that?
That's awesome. I really commend you for doing it, because some people just like, oh, this is what I want to do, and they just jump in and do the music and not realize like it's so many elements that go along with that business. And it's easy to be taken advantage of if you really don't know.
Especially as women.
Of course.
We had a caller for you. Caller, you on the line? Hi, how are you? Doing good. So we have Imani Scott in the building.
Hey, who's this? Hi, how are you? I'm glad you called in.
Did you have a question for her, or did you want to comment on the song we just played? That was Lost Your Mind.
Do you have a question? Okay. April 17th, and I'm Aries.
Oh.
We have never asked that question. Any of our
That's a
guests.
good question, though.
When your birthday? What's your sign?
Oh, okay. Any sex and building?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Team Gemini.
But you're a fire sign. So what can get? No, you are a fire sign. Isn't Sag fire signs?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm compatible with y'all. I can take it though. I appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.
All right. Get some love, Sean.
All right.
That was a good question. We didn't ask that question before.
I'm gonna listen to that structure.
Add that to the repertoire.
Right.
Yeah. As soon as people ask you that, they're gonna feel like they know you automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
That's
So
like
you.
you.
Yeah. Oh, that's like,
Are you
absolutely not.
Right.
You thought that was this.
I got a question for you. What's the hardest thing coming up in this music game that you had to learn the hard way? What's the hard? You had to learn something the hard way. What's that? Going to this music.
I didn't have to learn it. I already knew what it was gonna be, what it is. But basically, just having morals in this industry, it definitely slows you down tremendously.
That's a good point.
So I could have been on if I didn't have any morals, but I like the pace thing. I like the pace. I need to be paced, so I'm fine with it.
Do you find your morality being challenged because you're female?
Of course. And then on top of that, I guess my image, when you first look at me, they like, she must have danced or she could be a stripper. I get that all the time. Like all the time.
Did you used to dance?
Well, yeah,
Am I wrong for saying have you?
Did you?
I just said have you.
Oh, you ain't have you? No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I was just.
Nothing against it. Nothing against it.
And you're like, I'm right here.
No.
How you doing?
Hi. What's my favorite song? Big Mad by Scotty. You should download that.
We can run into that.
Yeah, we download it.
Yeah. Make sure y'all download that on all music outlets. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, whatever you got. It should be there. If the DM me so I can make sure it is there. Big Mad.
I think that's actually the song I heard.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
Big Man.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that concept?
Social media came up with the concept. So with the whole Scotty thing, like, I guess another thing that makes it different between the two artists, Imani is not going with the trend. Scotty will. And right now, you need to go with the trend if you want to make revenue, honestly. And like I said, I'm an independent artist. I signed to my own label. So I'm looking for open revenue. And that was one of the things, going to social media, seeing what people hashtag and what they doing, and then create from there. So then you always will have a song reference to, social media.
I think that's super like
That
different. Because not a lot of people are, cause it's either I'm gonna stay to myself or I'm gonna follow the wave. It's like, since you have Imani Scott and you got Scotty, you in the both worlds. That's crazy. I don't think we
And Imani Scott is
like
totally different. Like, I like the vibe.
totally
It's
different.
very, and it's always a good vibe too.
Yeah.
Whenever I pulled you up on YouTube, the first song that popped up is Big Man.
Okay.
So that's the one I listened to, and then the one that we just heard, I was like, okay, like that's two different people. You know, like you went a whole different sides, so I could see where the good balance to have. You need that, and I think you be able to hit different audiences in different directions, and I think that's the biggest point. And the fact, like you said, to go on social media and find ideas from hashtags, that is like, I'm like right now, I was just like I need
grab your audience and
grab it by the
and they venture into things.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
That's amazing.
Okay, so right now we're about to get into Big Mad. You want to give a little background on them?
So yeah, like I said, checking up hashtags, and I was actually recording this in Atlanta with one of my producers, J. Rail and June Summers. Shout out to y'all. And literally they was getting into it. They're brothers though, so they can do that. But yeah, and that's what one of them said. I was like, what's hashtag? How many hashtags would they have where people say Big Mad? At that time it was like, I don't know, 100, 200,000. Now it's probably like, that was almost a year ago when I did that. So yeah, Big Mad, is you big mad or a little mad? Is that a big bag or just a big bag or a little bag? There you go.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Make sure people watch the Street Queen.
On street100heat.com.
You have a charger right there? My phone just died.
Yeah. You got a
What you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I don't even know. I'm at 20%.
We need to start doing other videos.
Look at IP, Goldie. Let me stretch. Gotta sit down. Hey.
Hello? Street Queen, call you there? Yeah.
There you go.
Hello?
No boxing talk today, Dino. No boxing talk. Back with the boxing talk.
Caller, can you hear us?
Call back.
Call back, caller. Oh,
Is you Big Mad? I'm trying to get a song.
I know, right?
Yeah, He's probably there.
You a loser. Now why you wanna go and do it? But it's a lot of fun. We love a big fan for the hell. See, you gotta learn how to get. You know, like y'all, you like. Doing your thing, like, no.
Interviewers, I have a slew of artistry friends. So
It's hard. So I think it depends on how you word the topic. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
I actually was on a radio station.
Then you
It's
got
22. It was on GMT at first.
actually get me to do a show, a sports show. I want they one thing up. Like,
Right.
It's Steve.
I need your number. This is the video.
He is definitely. Literally take everything.
They the ones getting
they
question is a big.
matter of fact, the kids we 2 weeks ago we weren't here last week. 2 weeks ago we had a charity event. Lavish cut. And Imani came through. We also had an event the day before for the
That I have for not all of them. It ain't so much charity as they say that it is charity.
Yeah.
So I guess more like text right off. Who getting a haircut and all that. It kind of made me feel like a barbershop.
We're gonna try to put a few more charity events coming up as well. One together in Ohio and Dayton, and
I make some more music so I can have new stuff every time. Like um I Calvin here. He does like a lot of so I said DJ so producer. I said Beyonce they would be on the pre-hook. I would be on the hook singing as Imani, and I have a verse rap, and then Scotty and Megan will be on the song, so it'll be all.
That actually sounds pretty good.
It really good.
Especially with Beyonce too. She's very creative.
Yes. I want to be on there like ape shit. Yeah.
You on Sasha Fierce?
Yeah.
No, it's just a way. I mean, those are like.
Yeah.
Millie Buck, is that her name, Millie?
Yeah.
I heard of Millie.
I mean, just. Just that rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
No, I'm just saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, is it cool to say?
Yeah.
You got to.
And then I'm actually in the process of learning my dad's business. Shout out to him, GMA Medical Billing and Accounting Firm. If y'all need your taxes, bookkeeping, notary, anything like that, plug them. But yeah, so that's what I tend to do. And I'm a TT. I'm not a mom, but I'm a TT. So I tend to have my nieces, nephews, godkids. So yeah, that's that's a lot. Yeah.
So now, how do you go on a project with balancing both the R&B and the rap side of it? Are you mixing them both together, or?
So, like I said, the rapping just started. So this is actually my first time around really meshing the two. And honestly, it is a little difficult because sometimes I hear one thing and then I'll be singing on it and I end up start rapping. I'm like, no ma'am, this is not what you're supposed to be doing right now. But that just comes to say that I'll be doing like a duo project. I guess it's more exciting because it's my new Bonnie version. When you perform, it's not and hard is when you because it's like the one album. Now I'm not saying nothing from the way from rap was. No, I mean, the rapping is can turn somebody off. Yeah. So it's like when I'm singing.
T-Moment, right? Yeah. She got way better.
Yes.
That I'll never.
Yeah, she's that.
And how?
Oh.
Say it again. Say it one more time for the people in the back. She she